Hey everyone, PianoManChuck here, back again with the Casio CGP-700. Today we're going to talk about splits and layers. And again, as usual, anything that applies to the CGP-700 also applies to the Privia PX-360. So, what you're looking at over here is the menu, and we're going to go over to the main screen. This is what you're going to be looking at most of the time when you're performing. It gives you a status of what's going on and so on and so forth. So what you've seen in previous videos, you've seen this upper one, upper two, lower one, lower two, and you may be wondering what those are. And basically what those are is those are the selections for tones or voices, patches, whatever you want to call it. Casio calls them tones. Those are the selections for what tones you want to use. Now, right now, we're using the full 88 keys for the same tone. What's selected, which is in red, labeled upper one, that's what we're hearing, the grand piano concert. I think I've already gone through how to change that. If I press this, I get a menu with different sound icons over here for categories: electric piano, organ, guitar, bass, whatever. Okay, so just to show you, go over guitar, and I can choose any of these 8, but there's 5 pages, so I can go 8 times 5. There's 40 different selections here. Okay, so if I, just for fun, choose like a distorted guitar, just to show you how easy it is to choose. Alright, so let's go back to the piano, and that's what I've got selected for the whole 88 keys. Now when you do a split, and let's go back to that main menu. When you put this on in split mode, the lower says acoustic bass 1, so upper 1 and lower 1. That's upper keyboard, lower keyboard. Upper is the grand piano concert. Lower is going to be the acoustic bass as soon as I press this split button. Okay? So you get the idea. All right, now, if you look over here, the split point is F sharp 3, which is this right here. So that means this key and everything to the right of it is the grand piano concert, because that's what we've chosen for upper 1. Everything below that is the acoustic bass 1. Now here's where the upper 2 and lower 2 come in. This is for layering. So let's just unsplit this again. We'll go back to regular keyboard mode, which means all we've got is the grand piano concert all the way across the board. All right. And if I choose a second tone for upper 2, well, right now, by default, it's got stereo string 1. So if I turn that on, so both uppers are selected. Upper 1, grand piano concert. Upper 2, stereo string 1. If I play it, I've got a piano and a string layered together. Very, very easy. And you can change that layering just by going into the tone menu again and choosing what you want that upper layer to be. Can't get much easier than that. Alright, now, here's the cool part. And again, unless this split is lit up, in other words, when you turn split on, then these 2 bottom parameters, lower 1 and lower 2, take effect. But without having that split, you're just looking at the upper 1 and upper 2. So I've got layers here right now. Grand piano concert, stereo string. Alright, now here's the cool thing. Now when I press split, over here, upper 1 and upper 2, grand piano concert, stereo strings, And down here on lower 1, I've got whatever the lower 1 and lower 2. I can layer this portion too by turning on the lower 2. So I've got acoustic bass here and synth strings. And everything F sharp and above is going to be upper 1 and upper 2, grand piano concert, stereo strings. So technically, I have 4 layers here. 2 on the left split and 2 on the right. That's cool because most pianos in this price range are only going to give you the ability to layer 2 sounds, period. Very cool. Now let me go into a little tip or a trick that I use. First, before I do that, let's go into how to change the split point. And let's turn off these layers. So all we have right now, we've got the acoustic bass on the bottom, up to the F sharp, and the piano up on the top. Now, here's the cool thing. This is where I can change the split point. Like I said, right now it's set for this F sharp 3. If I press and hold this split point, and I'll press middle C right there, and you can see how it just changed that split point. So everything below that C is the acoustic bass, and that C and above is piano. Very easy to change. Now here's the tip, the trick that I've been using. And since I am in a classic rock band and I do different keyboard parts, sometimes as much as 4 different instruments in one song, I've got to quickly switch from cello to piano to flute to something else. Well, here's a cool way to do that. All right, I'm going to press and hold the split so I can change the split point, and I'm going to change it to the very top key. All right, so now everything down here below that split point, which is the top key, is going to be set by whatever I'm choosing here. So here's the cool thing. Let's just for sake of simplicity, that these are the 4 different sounds or tones that I want to get to. Grand piano concert, stereo string 1, acoustic bass 1, and synth strings 1. So save me the time of setting up like cello and piano. And you get the idea. You choose whatever 4 instruments you want. Now, to be able to get to any of these quickly, all right, here's the grand piano concert because that's lit up. If I turn that off real quick and select stereo string 1, the whole keyboard, with the exception of the top key, is stereo string 1. See? Turn that off, hit split, the whole keyboard now is acoustic bass 1. And if I turn that off, turn this on, the whole keyboard is now synth strings 1. So cool. 4 different sounds that I can get to anytime I want just by tapping a couple of icons over here. Get back to the grand piano concert real fast, turn off the split, and just have that one lit up. So basically, whichever one of the 2 on the top is lit up, that's what you got. And if you want something that's down here at the bottom, turn off the top ones and hit one of these lower ones to get to what you want. Very cool. PianoManChuck. Peace out. Thanks for watching.